Though your emotions have nothing to do with me, they'll get in the way of our mission if you don't control them. You're erratic enough to begin with. It'll put Chief in danger. Go to sleep now.
You make me so mad it's almost funny. After being worried sick about you, all I get is, it's for the mission? Who are you kidding? It's not like you did that well on this mission either. You think it's cool to keep a straight face? Did it make you stronger in battle? You were so slow and clumsy back in the mine. Even the Rustfire guys did way better. Why do you have to be such a downer lately?
I was just not familiar with the new combat environment. I'll make up for it as soon as possible.
Cut the crap! You're so wound up that you snapped! You can't just tense up like this at the drop of a hat. You scare yourself to death before anything even happens to Chief. No wonder you keep losing. Your mind is a mess, yet you still want to act all tough. Who are you squaring off against? And you have the nerve to tell me it's none of my concern. Fine, it's not! Do whatever you want. I won't care about you anymore. Good night. Keep it up and pretend it's for the Chief's sake. Can't wait to see you get humongous dark circles under your eyes and completely fail at everything tomorrow again.
Am I really that useless? I already reflected on my mistakes and making corrections. Hella, I feel lost. I was born and trained in a lab to become a controllable and useful sinner. Someone who can successfully carry out any mission. My skills and knowledge have all been cultivated for this purpose. But I've never been good enough. Not skilled enough. Not stable enough. Not safe enough. The researchers said that I'm fatally flawed. I'm only useful up to age 14.
Who said that? What lab? What age 14? Does Chief know about this? Ugh, there's no way that dummy knows. Why didn't you tell anyone?
I thought you were asleep.
I'm asking you, how much longer do you have?
I'm already past the expiration date.
Huh?
Hella, how old are you?
I don't remember. 15? 16, maybe.
Do I look younger than you?
You are so annoying!
They said what'll cripple me isn't age, but mood swings and overthinking. Even with intense training, there's a part of Nightmare that I can't control, which will go manic easily. Adolescence is an especially dangerous time. The researchers thought I would no longer be able to control my mental activities after age 14. At that point, I'd either be killed by my out-of-control nightmare, or disposed of as a dangerous failed product. That's what would have happened. But then they found a solution. The researchers removed my emotions through surgery. It was the right thing to do. Feelings and emotions are as dangerous and uncontrollable as the mania inside us. Only by eliminating them can I safely exist. As the first successful case, I was transferred to the MBCC to complete missions and achieve my worth.
Ugh, that makes me so mad! Missions? Uncontrollable? You're not a tool! That's fucking ridiculous!
But all of this has led me to meet Chief, so it has been meaningful. I'm very glad to have gotten this mission. My existence is worthwhile, as long as I'm useful to him. But Hella... I failed. Back at Drifter Camp, my nightmare was shattered by the corpse-born. I should have tried everything to summon it back right away, because Chief needed it. Yet I failed to do that. I failed to hold on to Chief's hand, and failed to get Nightmare to protect him. I watched as Chief fell from such a great height. He almost died from that fall. Someone once told me that my emotions weren't an unnecessary burden that would constrain me, but can instead become strength for Chief. Yet at that moment, I couldn't control my emotions. I lost my senses and couldn't move. I didn't know if the shackles were still there, nor did I check up on Chief right away. I failed to rush to his side. My mind went blank. I couldn't make a single decision. Chief was able to bounce back, but that's only because he's strong. But as for me, at that point, I had failed my mission. Hella, I'm really scared. What should I do?
Why are these dumbass labs everywhere? Hecate, come here. I want to tell you something. Not being able to summon Nightmare is normal. During training, you fall into a long daze every time your nightmare gets shattered. I'm a witness to that. It has nothing to do with your emotions. Whether it's because the enemy is too strong, or because you're too young, or whatever other reason, we all fail from time to time. All we have to do is try again. It's the same for me when I try to learn how to read from you. You feel bad right now because Chief almost died. It's the first time you've encountered something like this, so you're scared and discouraged, but don't know what to do. You're like a headless chicken, searching for non-existent reasons, and even started blaming yourself.
It's because protecting Chief is my mission. I live for my mission.
No. The real reason is that's Chief. You're sad, angry, and in pain because of our Chief, not because of some silly mission. It's because Chief is the first person that Hecate met outside that dark, terrible lab. And Chief is the first thing that you met and chose for yourself in your own world.
The first thing I chose for myself in my own world? What do you mean by my?
I mean, something worth cherishing that you chose on your own. For example, there's no mission that orders you to protect me, but you still do because I'm your friend.
There's no such thing.
You little ducking... Never mind. It's all that fucking lab's fault. I don't expect you to get it right away. Even someone as clever as me can't learn to read all at once. But we have lots of time. You'll encounter more things worth cherishing and embrace more of the world. With Chief around, he won't get locked up by those bastards again. He'll protect you. You'll be free.
I don't need to be free. Nor do I need to be protected. I just want the strength to protect Chief.
That's fine too. As long as you make your own decision, you're free. Chief must want to see a Hecate like that too.
What does that mean?
Something very profound indeed. Remember, we're sinners. We have hearts of our own, and that's what gives us strength. No one can control our hearts. Once you're able to leave that dark place behind and become the Hecate of your own choosing, you'll be stronger for sure.
Will I really be able to become stronger?
Of course. Trust me. But you have to take care of yourself first. That dummy cares a lot about us. Now that I'm not so worried anymore, I feel so sleepy. Come, the bed is nice and spacious. Let's sleep together. Who knew we're both lab escapees? What a coincidence.
No thanks. You're a bed hog. You were in the detention room across from me, so I already saw how you slept before Chief came. Every night you'd flail about and hog the sheets.
I hate you.
All right, come in. Seems like you've already made up your mind. His plan remains unchanged. As soon as the FAC enters Inner Bay, everything about us will be exposed. They will take over BR-002. You want to betray Rustfire. You want to dash everyone's hopes, reveal our secrets, and extinguish our one last dream. History really does repeat itself. You think I'd let an ugly plot twist stain my poem twice? Take your time. By the time you find it, the executive committee would have razed the Drifter camp to the ground. Pretty creative. What are the odds of succeeding? Sorry, I just remembered someone accusing Rustfire of being stubborn and knowing only how to be cannon fodder. So it would seem like she has a point. I'll join in and also speed things up. I don't want that monster wandering out there for too long. I have a pretty good idea. If the apparitions at the bottom of the pit are contamination caused by the living corpus devouring humans from the outside, then the people it devoured might also appear as apparitions at the bottom, near the center. While humans cannot penetrate the contamination, my ink can. This star journalist here can help you ask around where the living half of the corpus is. What do you think? Not only do I agree, I also want to help you sell this plan. Julian, did you hear what the chief said? Do you accept? Even though communications are cut off in Inner Bay, I can use my Ink Raven for long-distance communication. You two leaders can mobilize together.
If I die, can you stay behind? No? Forget it then. Because they believe in you. You're their hope. Hope is something precious. It holds a lot of power, even when it's irrational. 8 years ago, when BR-002 broke out, Rustfire didn't give up. They picked up the pieces, supported each other, and clutched onto hope while battling grief, gangsters, and mania. We had a leader back then, too. He was very strong and brave. Everyone trusted and depended on him. When he disappeared into BR-002, everyone believed he would come back. This faith was what made everyone persevere and keep going. But he never came back. He betrayed Rustfire and defected to Nirvana. After that, within a week, some fled, some joined gangs, while others simply gave up their lives. Many turned into corruptors. Rustfire was left in shambles. BR-002 didn't kill Inner Bay. He did. Now, 8 years later, many will also consider you the enemy if they see you with the Executive Committee. They will never be able to accept the Executive Committee, nor understand your choice. For them, it would be losing their leader and hope all over again. Yeah. You're right.
Leave the rest to me. Though he looks aged and hasn't forgotten what happened 8 years ago, our architect has a pretty young mentality, especially after meeting you. You make him remember a lot of things, but we have to look forward. No one will make things hard for you. I'll get someone to escort you out of Inner Bay and let you know right away if we find any clues about the Corpseborn's other half. But I have one condition. Leave your 2 little pals to me. Let's see. How about I keep them as hostages? With these 2 cuties around, I can fool the others and also deter you from betraying Rustfire. After all, you've never ventured far from them. You probably already know that the battlefield you're heading to is far too cruel for them. They won't be able to handle it. You should have done this a long time ago. Especially that girl. She cares about you too much. It'll kill her. To make things fair, I'll let you keep something of mine as hostage too. Here's my most beautiful and precious poetry book. When things calm down, I'll find the chance to send them back to the Bureau. You can cast your shackles on me if you don't believe me. I have to go deep into the contaminated mine anyways. That way I'll have your protection. Oh, you must have misunderstood. I like those struggling in the darkness because they always hold on to a spark of light. That light is stronger than anything else in the world. That spark of light is what makes the darkness meaningful. That's why I also like your version of hope.
You won't be able to catch me, Minos Chief. Don't even think about it. Why don't you do it yourself?
Chief?